This is North Central State College's College Credit Plus information session for the 21-22 CCP enrollment year. At North Central State College, our mission is to provide the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to help individuals succeed in their chosen path. Small class sizes, embedded tutoring, academic advising, career and internship services are a few notable ways NC State fosters student success. All of these resources are available to our CCP students, and our graduates either go right into their chosen career or choose to transfer their credits directly into a bachelor's degree program. We are a public college, and we offer more than 60 associate degree and certificate programs in areas such as health sciences, business, engineering, and information technology, public service, and liberal arts. We also offer a bachelor's degree program in mechanical engineering technology. Many of our CCP students choose to continue at NC State after high school under our Tuition Freedom Scholarship. I'll share more about that a bit later. Our main campus is located in Mansfield, where we do share a campus with Ohio State Mansfield. We share many services with OSU, such as student interest groups and campus activities. And at our main campus, students can find our health sciences programs as well as our liberal arts transfer degrees. Our Kehoe Center is in Shelby, which houses our business, engineering, and technology programs. Our Crawford Center in Bucyrus serves as an entry point to the college, a site for our LPM program, and a resource center for the Crawford community. We also offer several degrees that can be completed entirely online. And through this last year, we converted many of our campus-based courses to also be offered online. So we do have a lot of choices, a lot of resources for students to consider. This is a snapshot of your steps to enrollment for CCP with North Central State College. You will need to apply to the college for CCP. You will need to submit transcripts to us, satisfy statewide CCP eligibility and college admission through qualifying test scores. Then we will help you plan your college courses as well as complete course registration and CCP orientation. For private school and homeschool students, please remember that you do need to submit to the college a copy of that CCP funding letter each year, each spring that you apply for that. You need to submit that to NC State during registration or make plans for self-pay arrangements. These are the application deadlines for CCP for this next school year. April 1st for those starting in summer semester, June 1st for those planning to start in fall semester, and November 1st for those planning to start in the second half of the year in January, which is our spring semester. Again, the application is online. Here is the web link. No application fee to apply. After you've applied for CCP, you will want to let your school counselor know and ask them to send your transcripts to us. For middle school students, a middle school grade report would serve in place of that high school transcript requirement. You will also need to meet Ohio's statewide CCP eligibility requirement. This is with qualifying test scores. NC State will accept AccuPlacer scores or ACT scores. We do offer AccuPlacer testing. And for test prep for AccuPlacer, you can visit accuplacer.org. To set up AccuPlacer testing with NC State, you can contact us by phone or by visiting our website to request a test session. And keep in mind that there are some courses will require test scores, higher test scores for placement beyond CCP eligibility. I'll touch on that a little bit more on the next slide. Here's a chart for CCP eligibility for Ohio showing ACT and AccuPlacer. So Ohio's CCP eligibility requirement is met with qualifying scores from at least one subtest. So when we're talking about the ACT, it's not the composite score. It is qualifying through at least one of the tested areas or subtests. For example, in reading, a score of 22 would meet eligibility for Ohio CCP. If the student has a score in the 20 to 21 range on reading, that's conditional. And if that student has a 3.0 grade point average to match up with those conditional scores, they have met eligibility that way. If you slide down and look at AccuPlacer on the reading, the eligible score through AccuPlacer would be 250. And then the conditional range is one column over to the right. So again, meeting eligibility is a requirement, and students can do so through any one of the tested areas with qualifying scores. It does not mean a student can take any course at that college, but they have checked that first box of meeting CCP eligibility. For admission to NC State, if a student meets this eligibility for CCP, they have also demonstrated what wouldn't be needed to look at courses here. Again, not all courses would be eligible or available to the student, but we will help you with that and help you understand what your test scores are and what courses are available to you. For this past year, in fall of 2020, Ohio did allow students to qualify for CCP by grade point average alone. That was new, and that was due to COVID closures. Students were unable to access testing, different places, so that was made available. At this time, the state has informed us we are to revert back to the testing requirement, but if that changes, then we will circle back and let everyone know. Okay, so you've applied, you've had transcripts sent, you've met eligibility for CCP, you have met admission then as well for NC State, and now you're looking at your college courses. What can you take? So your CCP advisor at NC State is going to help you plan your college courses to meet your goals. That might be for transfer credit planning, or maybe you are interested in pursuing a degree here at NC State first. We have a lot of students who come through and they're laying the groundwork for their health sciences, maybe their nursing program or engineering, so we can assist you with choosing courses to meet those goals. Now for courses that are held at your high school, you will want to submit your course request to your school counselor each spring when you are starting to look at your planning, your course schedule rather, for the next year. But you have all of the same resources here at NC State, so if you want to just discuss college planning or maybe a course that's offered at your school that could fulfill a requirement for a degree, please feel free to let us know. We're here to help you make the most of your time in CCP. Okay, so we're all the way down to course registration. For courses held at NC State or online, you will work with us and attend one of our CCP orientations where you'll register for your courses. We do offer several dates leading up to each semester for CCP orientation. To register for courses that are based at your high school, you again want to just work closely with your school counselor, make sure that they have your request for these courses and they have the paperwork they need for that. And then the school counselor works with NC State. We work together to make sure we have all the documentation we need to be able to register you with the college in those courses. For private school and homeschool students, please also remember to submit that funding letter to NC State or make payment arrangements if you are planning to self-pay for courses. The Tuition Freedom Scholarship, or TFS. This is an opportunity for our College Credit Plus and Career Tech students to study tuition-free at NC State after high school. Recipients of the Tuition Freedom Scholarship will be awarded up to an associate degree or a maximum of 64 credit hours at NC State tuition-free. The TFS applies toward tuition. It does not cover fees or textbooks. However, the TFS can be combined with other NC State scholarships that could perhaps cover those costs. And NC State credits earned in high school will be deducted from that 64-hour cap of the scholarship. For example, if a student earns 10 hours of college credit from NC State while in CCP, that student would have 54 hours remaining under the scholarship. How to qualify for TFS. So students must complete 8 to 9 college credit hours with NC State while in CCP or as part of a partnering career tech program or combination of both. So perhaps the student earns 6 hours in a career tech program that can be applied toward NC State. Then they have 2 to 3 hours in College Credit Plus. That would meet the requirement for those necessary hours. The student must have a minimum 2.75 grade point average for both high school and college, and they must apply for the scholarship. They do also have to submit a financial aid application, and they must complete the required follow-up items stated by the scholarship by the deadlines. For any students seeking direct admission into our health sciences programs, they would be required to still complete 9 hours to qualify for tuition freedom. I want to briefly introduce our College Now and Cymed academies. These are also programs where students can earn college credits while in high school, but these are a little bit different in that they are a full-time program for students They attend the college full-time in their junior and senior year of high school. They go through the degree as a group, and they would be earning their associate degree during that time. So right before they graduate high school, they're graduating from NC State with that associate degree. It does require early planning in the 9th and 10th grade, as admission criteria differs by each of these degree programs, but we offer a College Now Business Administration, Bioscience, Integrated Engineering Technology, and then we also have our CyMed Academy, which is for students interested in pursuing a career in medical field. There are some tracks within that, but if a student knows they're going pre-med, for example, that would be a good fit for them. And so for program information, you can contact us here at the college or visit college-now.org for the College Now programs, and then also CyMed is under our health sciences information within our website. So for College Credit Plus, for more information or to apply, visit ncstatecollege.edu/CCP. My name is Carrie Bash. I am the director here of the program. Scott George is the academic advisor for our College Credit Plus students. So our contact information is listed here. Please feel free to reach out with any questions you may have. Thank you for your time today. I did also want to mention the Department of Higher Education. The website here is a wealth of information and also has links for private and homeschool students applying for CCP funding every spring. And then below that is the web address for NC State College CCP for application, and then also lots of resources specific to our college for our CCP students. Thank you and have a great day.